Hi, it's Susan. Let's talk today about a very important contract portion of our residential sales contract, and that's financing. So when we start as a buyer thinking about buying a house or a seller thinking about selling our home, we want to make sure we get our house in the best condition, get top dollar with the least amount of hassles within a sales contract. Well, now let's go into a paragraph that a lot of times we breeze by. We typically look at how much a buyer's putting down, what type of financing, and that's all. Let's go into that a little bit more in-depthly. First of all, the residential sales contract, paragraph 4, identifies method of financing. So it can be not contingent on financing, or the buyer could be getting a loan. Now, let's talk about not contingent on financing. Some buyers will write that they are not subject to any kind of loan applications, approvals. They are a cash buyer. In other cases, buyers may, to be attractive, want to offer a non-contingent offer on financing, but they can continue to get a loan. It just isn't an out for them. They have to be able to come to closing without any of the contingencies of getting a home loan. So that paragraph confuses some agents and some buyers and of course some sellers through the process. So we want to make sure that we identify and give you as much information on that as possible. The other portion then allows a buyer to use a loan, a borrowing funds of some sort, and it's called contingent upon financing. Then it adds a couple of more details. One is the loan amount, the interest rate that the buyer is subject to getting. So the higher the interest rate, the more confused or concerned a seller could be. So right now with the interest rates hovering in the high 2s, 3s, if somebody wrote in their 6%, it would tell me as an agent, you as a seller, that there could be some issues with the buyer's type of loan that they're getting. Maybe they're more risky, so they have to have a higher rate. The next section really talks about type of loan: conventional, FHA, VA, other, fixed rate, adjustable rate. So it's giving us the terms that the lender has shared with the buyer. So let's backtrack a little bit. Let's talk about this buyer who's not contingent on financing. So what does he need to prove to you, the seller? They need to prove that they have the funds. So they either have to have cash, they have to have documents from their bank or from their investment company that they can have all of the proceeds that they need to come to closing. For a buyer who's taking a mortgage, they have to have a pre-approval letter. Sometimes in competitive offers, they may want proof that you have the 10% down, the 20% down, the 50% down. That's up to the seller and the agent's coaching to help make sure that that is the best buyer and the best terms. So remember, when you're thinking about taking a loan on a property, or you're thinking about buying a house and you want to pay cash, or you don't want to be contingent upon financing, there's a lot of fine details that can help you be the best buyer for your house that you're seeking to purchase. If you have any questions, feel free to call me direct or to reach out, and we'll try to answer some more of your questions for you in other episodes.